If you're looking to learn guitar, check out Dave Isaac's Guitar Studio on Music Row. Whether you are a beginner or hobbyist to professional songwriter or artist, Dave offers a unique and powerful method of instruction that teaches not just the instrument, but the whole musician. Find out more at NashvilleGuitarGuru.com. From the family grocery hauler to fire-breathing racing engines, the one name you need to know is USA Motor and Machine, located at 51 Cleveland Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-726-3725 or at usamotorandmachine.com. Hello.
Hello, and welcome to Music Business Daily, where we bring you the latest in the music business news.
We do that, and today we have the real cost of Lady Gaga's tour cancellation, we have Black Sabbath trying out a new sound, and we have Will Smith recording with Kanye. So it's going to be good, so stay tuned. Jeff Meeks and Chris Austin invite you to watch your favorite sports event at the Batter's Box at 43 Hermitage Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. The Batter's Box offers shuttle service to all Titans home games. It's a great place for friends to gather for the game and after the game. So check out the Batter's Box Bar and Grill, and thanks again for sponsoring the show. Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkopolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday. This is Kane, my dear friend. I thought I would introduce you for all of America.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah. He's going to, be here to give you the best in music. I'm Kelsey. This is Kane. Today, we're going to talk about Lady Gaga because we can't not talk about her.
That is true.
Because
all the loyal little monsters.
I know. Well, she has a loyal fan base, but she has to cancel her tour because she had like a hip injury. Turns out she's just been dancing too much. And according to Rolling Stone, that those costs of canceling and of like refunds could exceed $30 million, which is a really big number. That's a big number.
It is incredible. And they do state that last year she made something like $161 million from tours.
Yeah,
so
just from tours.
I think she's going to be okay.
I think she's probably going to be okay, but it's still really sad. I mean, it's really, I think she's still going to have a loyal fan base. Like, I really feel like people would follow her to wherever she's going to lead them. But it is really sad, like, if you were really looking forward to seeing her.
Absolutely. But they do also say that it's only from ticket sales. So
it's true.
Beer.
Yeah.
Merch.
Yeah. Still out there.
All that sort of stuff. So I'm sure she'll be just fine.
She'll be just fine. She'll be back. And she'll be on an even better tour. But if you did buy tickets, your refund should be coming. So do not fret. Just, send your well wishes to Gaga. She gets better.
Absolutely.
Try not to dance too hard. Also, send your well wishes to 2 Chainz. That's a real name. I feel like there are certain people that don't know that 2 Chainz is the name of a rapper. Like, Mom, that's the real name of someone. 2 Chainz with a Z. He was arrested in Maryland on marijuana charges. My favorite part of this story is that he posted an Instagram of him and the arresting officers. Because that's what you do when you get arrested.
That sounds about right, but
you take care of the moment.
It is not groundbreaking news that a rapper has been arrested for drug charges.
Not quite. This is the first time 2 Chainz has been arrested since he has gotten really, really famous. So obviously, he needed to take a picture of it. It's a really monumental moment. But basically, he said, haha, what a Valentine's Day. But he, if he's found guilty, he could face up to a year in jail and up to a $1,000 fine. But musicians always seem to find a way out of that.
That is true.
I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to say that he may not actually face very many charges.
And it also states that the officers smelled the marijuana pouring out of the van. So ooh. I would imagine there'd be a lot of musicians that have been pulled over on the side of the road.
Probably so. 2 Chainz is not the only one. Not the only one. But, we'll see how that plays out and what exactly he ends up going for. But Black Sabbath, first of all, they're getting back together. They're making a new album.
They are.
So if you're an Ozzy fan, it's a good time to be an Ozzy fan. But they decided to kind of abandon their heavy metal for a bluesy sound.
They did, but the amazing thing is that Ozzy Osbourne, it'll be the first time he's the front man for 35 years.
Crazy.
So it was like 1978 or something like that when he was last the front man. And they are going back to their roots, which is blues, jazz, which you kind of wouldn't relate to, Black
right.
Sabbath,
you just think of I just think of bats with their heads being bitten off
true.
and
chickens
just danger, just lots of bloody things. But apparently, Ozzy is calling this Rebirth, 13 is the name of their new album, the most important album of his career because he's going to be the head of Black Sabbath again. So we're going to see how it does. I'm always interested when bands come back together and decide to be more true to whatever they were when they first started before they really blew up.
I think that's true too, but they definitely will have some sort of commercial idea of what the fans want.
So,
and they're already talking up a world tour, so they haven't announced their new drummer, but they will at a later date. They are going all over the world, starting with New Zealand, Australia, Japan, and then further dates will be announced for North America, South America, and Europe. So stay tuned.
You are lucky. Really, anyone that's watching us, because we're known worldwide, could really go see Black Sabbath, could go hear them play blues. But we just wanted to warn you in case you were looking forward to them being really heavy metal on the next album.
Well, I don't know if Ozzy could stand up for 2 hours.
They might have to get him a chair, like a recliner.
Old school? I like it.
Old school. Just like a piano for him to sit at. Well, Will Smith is a busy man. He is. But not too busy to record with Kanye West in Brazil, because that apparently happened. So apparently, and it resulted in, no surprise here, a Latin flavor from recording in Brazil. But I'm excited for this. I go back to like the 90s of Will Smith in his heyday, being the Fresh Prince and doing like really, really great rap songs.
The Tick Tick Boom or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I feel
he
like
loves to party.
Kanye, even though he is obviously a superstar in his own right, he just seems to be dragging on people's coattails a little bit with the Kardashians and Will. So
I feel like he just tries to...
I hope Will sort of doesn't sell out a little bit with this and that it comes across well. But
I'd just be excited to see if this is just a one-time recording or if this means Will Smith wants to get back into music, because really he can just do whatever he wants.
That is true.
He does acting. His kids are famous. He just kind of exists. He's just Will Smith. Like, he's just an entity.
He is, and I think he's a fantastic actor as well.
He is. So we will see, I'm excited to see if they're going to perform together. We will see what that track sounds like. Sad news of the day. Really, really sad news of the day. Mindy McCready, country singer. She's dead at 37 of an apparent suicide. She was over the weekend. She was discovered on her front porch.
She was.
Really heartbreaking story. She leaves behind 2 kids. I mean, ugh.
And, it's evident that there has been some struggle with addiction, and it's so sad.
It is. And it's been, she's been in the news because her boyfriend was found dead, I want to say about a month or so ago. And she had just been dealing with kind of the stress of that, and she had been accused of that. And so it's just kind of it's kind of a mess right now.
It is crazy. And as I say, it is amazing to think that, someone of such celebrity can just be left alone in that way and not have that support network.
I know. So our heart goes out to her and her kids, and it's one of those stories where I want to hear more about it, but I also don't want to hear more about it because it's just really upsetting. It's time for some privacy for the family and stuff like that as well. So hopefully all for the best. But last story of the day, on a lighter note, the Civil Wars, who had kind of broken up and kind of said they weren't touring, they're kind of back. Not really back, but they're going to be on a soundtrack with T-Bone Burnett, who's of course a musical genius, for a film called A Place at the Table, which is a documentary from Food Inc. So it explores American food and hunger issues. And I don't know, it doesn't really sound like a documentary I'd want to go see, but I want to hear their tracks on the soundtrack. So now I definitely want to go see it.
With T-Bone especially being involved, and the sound of the Civil Wars, it would just be absolutely fantastic. And the part I love is that Roseanne Cash actually passed along the Civil Wars music to T-Bone and said, you have to check these guys out.
Oh yeah, and if Roseanne Cash is like representing you and is like saying that you're doing a good job, you're probably doing a good job.
Absolutely. So
it's pretty good taste.
Look forward to that.
Yeah, and they're kind of Nashville darlings, so excited to see that they are going to have a little bit more going forward. Even if they're not touring, we at least get to hear more music from them.
Absolutely.
But that's our last story of the day. I know, it's so sad, but we will be back tomorrow. And if you just can't wait that long, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Talkopolis. You can find us on Twitter, @Talkopolis. We're there. We're waiting for you. Or you can download our app on your phone. Do you have our app?
Absolutely.
Of course, absolutely.
Everyone does.
Everyone does. Everywhere you go.
All the cool kids do.
All the Talkopolis app. Well, we will catch you tomorrow, so have a great day, and we'll see you then.
See you guys.
Microcasting for your city. Talkopolis.